it's Mackenzie from Girl Loves Glam and my lovely assistant Sadie, also known as my photographer, who has come in to the rescue to be my model today. So one of my most requested videos is to learn how to give yourself a scalp treatment. They are thebomb.com, so everyone needs to know how to give themselves a scalp treatment. Basically what a scalp treatment does is it is going to make your scalp healthy, and a healthy scalp means you're going to have less dandruff. It can help with like oily scalp. It also can help revitalize your scalp to help your hair grow faster. There are tons of really great things that can come from giving yourself a scalp treatment. How often you should do them, I would say like either every 2 weeks or once a month. So I would say once or twice a month. There are tons of scalp treatment options out there for you. They can be called a scalp treatment, a scalp scrub, or a scalp rinse. Those are typically the most common names for them. A scalp treatment and a scalp scrub would be put on like the same way. A scalp rinse you would put on in the shower. You would do, I'll show you how to do like the brushing before. You would do that part, and then you would get in the shower and put your scalp rinse in and give yourself a good massage, and then you would shampoo and condition. Where with a scalp treatment or scalp scrub, you'll do the brushing portion, put it in, do the massage, and then you'll hop in the shower and do the shampoo and conditioner. So that's the difference there. If you don't have a scalp treatment with you, or you don't want to purchase one immediately, you can also DIY your own. And you can do that by taking one of your shampoos or conditioners or a co-wash, which is my preferred option. A co-wash is just a conditioning wash, which is like a conditioning shampoo. It just doesn't suds as much. But taking one of those, and then you could mix it with like an oil, a grapeseed oil if you wanted, or if you feel like you need more oil. If you don't, then you can skip that part and just add in, you want some sort of exfoliating agent. So sea salt is great. You could do sugar. Sugar does sometimes get sticky, so I like to stick with salts. So depending on how much exfoliation you want, then you would do either like a higher grain sea salt, or just like regular table salt. You can also add essential oils to them. Lavender's always a good choice. Lavender's great for pretty much everything. You could do a tea tree or a Melaleuca oil. The only thing to be aware of with tea tree oils is it can strip color from your hair if it's been dyed. And so I would say for anyone, you would use like 2 drops max. And then as far as like ratio goes, do the most of your shampoo or conditioner, like that's your highest ratio, and then go down from there. I would say the next highest ratio would be your salt or whatever your exfoliating agent is, and then just like a couple drops of the essential oils. So hopefully that helps you to make your own. We are going to be using the Paul Mitchell scalp treatment. It's the tea tree one. It's been my favorite for like 15 years now. I love it. I love how it feels on my hair, and I don't feel like this one strips your color at all. So that is what we are going to be using today. Okay, so to get started, we're just gonna work our way in sections, and we're just going to take a section from the bottom, and depending on how thick your hair is, then you'll either do larger or smaller sections, but you'll just take a section, and we're just going to be brushing. So I prefer a boar bristle brush for this part. If you don't have one, you can always just use your regular brush, but our focus is just on the scalp. So I like to go in like a round hat, like a C shape, and you're just focusing directly on the scalp, and I'm not pulling it through the rest of the hair at all. And then we'll move up to our next section, and we'll continue that for the entire head.
This was the best decision I ever made.
So when you get to the top, this is where like a lot of dry scalp will happen, just on the top of your scalp. This is where you just want to focus most of your attention on. So I'm just coming and making like smaller little sections up here just to make sure that we get it nice and brushed. Now is the fun slash kind of gross part, that we will shake it out. Sometimes you'll see like flakes come out. It's just really great.
Makes you feel real good about yourself.
Like, makes you feel kind of disgusting, but it's awesome.
One of those things where it's like, I thought I had good hygiene.
Nope. Nobody
Wrong.
does. Ah.
Woo!
So now we are going to apply the scalp treatment, and we're going to do basically the same thing that we did before with taking sections, only this time it's a little more important to take smaller sections than you did when you're brushing, just because you want as much of the scalp treatment to touch your head, your actual scalp, as you can. So we're going to take a smaller section, and then I just put the scalp treatment like directly on my finger, or you can put it in a little bowl, and if you have like a application brush for hair color, you can brush it on that way too. So I'm just putting it right on her scalp, and we're not worrying about putting it on the hair. It's not really for your hair, it's just for your scalp. And don't forget to get like around your hairline as well. Okay, now is arguably the best part, and that is the scalp massage. So you, depending on the scalp treatment that you get, this one says you can leave it on for 3 to 5 minutes. If you leave it on for longer, it's not going to do anything. So it's just fine. Like, take your time, give yourself a good scalp massage. Others will say to leave it in longer, so you want to leave it in for however long it says to leave in, but just give yourself a good scalp massage. Do not use your fingernails. You have bacteria that lives underneath your fingernails. You'll want to use like the pads of your fingertips as you do it.
This is why I came.
This is what she signed up for.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling?
Good.
Feeling good about life?
My head feels invigorated.
Oh, good. So at this point, you would just go and shampoo and condition your hair. Normally, if you feel like after the first shampoo that you still have scalp treatment in your scalp, then you can just shampoo twice. And then you can move on with your life with a good, cleansed, invigorated scalp. Like, it will feel so much better now.
Perfect.
And you just get like really beautiful hair right now. Actually, yours looks like not bad at all. It's just like really voluminous and beautiful. But
I have so much hair.
yes. Well, thanks for joining us. See you guys.
Bye.